Alright guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today is my opinion on the Napleton shop and how I feel about them rolling the fucking toolboxes out into the middle of the rain.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me fuck all that shit.
Alright, so recently it's been brought to my attention. A few people have been like, BA, what are your thoughts on, these toolboxes being rolled out into the rain because people are boycotting this, that, and the other thing, or whatever it is, they're going on strike. Well, my opinion is these guys are all fucking morons. Alright, if you choose not to go to work, then they should have the right to throw your shit in the street, in the garbage, wherever they want. Now, let's put it this way. If you have a tenant, okay, and they don't pay you the rent, are you gonna keep storing their shit? Whether they're union, whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know what you're getting yourself into, okay? If you don't show up for work, why should they be obligated, alright, to keep your toolbox there? It's clearly your decision whether you're gonna go to work or not. It's nobody else's decision. Now, if this was my shop, would I have done the same thing? I don't know. It depends. But the fact that, they're union and they're going on strike to get better pay. Look, you started the job. You got into it knowing what was going on. Alright? Just because the contract, I'm not exactly 100% sure how it works, but at the end of the day, it all boils down to the same thing to me. If you don't show up for work and they think you're not coming back to work, well, why the fuck should they keep it? What if the boxes were damaged? Should they cover it? Should they do this? Should they? No. In my opinion, absolutely fucking not. No. No way, shape, or form should they be responsible for it. If you think for a second, well, I'm not gonna go back to work, well then, shouldn't you grab your toolbox and take it out of there until you officially decide what the hell you're gonna do? I mean, that would make the most sense. But to me, if you were to roll your toolbox out, that would mean you're resigning. In my eyes, that would mean you're resigning and you no longer want to work for me. And this is fine. Everyone, this is the greatest thing about America. You have the choice to do whatever it is your little heart desires, whatever the fuck you want. These people need to pull out their tampons and man the fuck up. I'm sure these people have families, whatever it may be, that they need to provide for and support, and yet they're playing these childish games. This is a job. This is your livelihood. How could you play these games with your life? Alright, you have an obligation to you and your family. Alright, I think what they're doing is just fine. Just fucking fine. There's gonna be a lot of people that disagree. Bruce, you're a piece of shit. Yeah, well, you know what? I don't give a fat baby's dick what you or anyone else thinks. I don't care. This is my opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion. If you don't like it, there's a little X in the top left-hand corner of your screen. I don't know if I'm pointing the right fucking way, but you can go ahead and click that and then suck my balls. Now, I see that a lot of these boxes are snap-on boxes, Matco. I'm looking at the picture now. And there's a big, hefty snap-on box there. And some say, well, they couldn't get one in or something like that. It actually got caught in the hail. Well, too bad, so sad. You know what I mean? You shouldn't have got sand in your vagina. You should have manned the fuck up and, if anything, found a new job. Alright? Even union or not, for everyone to walk out and put your employer in this sort of a position is a shitbag move. These people gave you a chance, a job, an opportunity to go ahead and provide for you and your family. And you're going to spit all over it? Now you could say, well, the pay isn't enough, the pay isn't this. Well, you started working there and you both came to an agreement on what is okay for your hourly rate or whatever it might be, your piece rate, whatever. And so you should honor that. You should respect that. If you didn't like it, you could have either said, hey, let's negotiate, at the time of your employment and, settled on something. And if you do not like it, you should find another job that meets your needs. All right? It's not their fault. It's not their fault whatsoever. Now again, I'm sure a lot of people are going to disagree with me, but think about it, alright? Use your adult brain cells just for a few minutes, okay? If this were you and all of your employees left you and you had no one to do any of the jobs, are you just going to sit there and smile and say, yeah, I think I'm gonna watch their toolboxes. I think I'm gonna make sure that all their shit is A-okay, even though they're fucking me right in the ass. But I'm gonna go ahead and watch their shit, and I'm gonna make sure nothing happens to it, nobody steals it, nothing's wrong with it. You lost your fucking marbles. They're rolling all over the fucking floor, and you'd better fucking find them if you think this is okay. Because I don't know what world you're living in, and to all the morons out there, you're all fucking stupid. You're all stupid for doing this to your employer. This could permanently hurt them. Actually, nobody asked my opinion on this. There was no comments asking my opinion about this that I know of. In fact, actually one person asked me about it, and we were talking about it today. He said, you know, what are your thoughts on it? What do you think? That's it. So, just want to get that out there. I don't know why I thought that was so important. But this, I just felt, because so many people are making videos on it, like I needed to just maybe help fucking kickstart people's brains and, you know, like, wake up, alright? The only people that need to cater to you in this world is your mom and dad. And if you don't have one, too bad, so sad. Alright? Fuck, shit doesn't work for all of us all the time, you know what I mean? You could adopt one or something. I don't know, whatever the fuck you want. So, I mean, think about it, guys. Think about it. If you were in their shoes, what would you do? What would you do? Would you sit there and keep the shit in your shop? No. And I guess they even put out an ad, what was it, $50 an hour, you know, for temporary employment. They should not have said temporary. They should have said full-time position open for the rest of your life if you want it, goddammit. Because these scumbags fucked us in the ass, didn't give a shit, they weren't happy, so they left, and they didn't care about us. So, let's not care about them. Does it sound childish? Maybe. But this is real life events. This is a business, all right? These aren't small businesses. These people invest a lot of time and money into dealerships, okay? Do dealerships always make out? Do they make $130 an hour while they pay their employees $15, $20 an hour? Yes. But again, you chose to work there, or I should say they chose to work there, okay? Nobody had a gun to their head. Is it unfair? Life's unfair. Deal with it. Again, the greatest thing about America is you have a choice. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. And that's the bottom line. I seen the Humble Mechanic made a video on this, and you know, I kind of agreed with him for the most part. The only thing I didn't so much agree with is that he said he thinks it was a little harsh to roll their boxes out in the rain. I don't disagree with this. I think, you know, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. That's fine. He had his opinion, but I don't think it was too harsh. Call me an asshole. Call me what you will. It is what it is. You know, and I don't know if these guys are crying because they're saying their shit got ruined, this, that. Well, hey, if you use your tools and they have grease on them, guess what? They're not going to rust. You'll be alright. If you don't use your tools, well, they're not going to have any grease and they're probably going to rust. Your screwdriver drawer is still going to smell like shit. Deal with it. I don't get the logic behind some people's thinking. I really don't. And I'm trying to understand it, but at the same time, I don't want to understand it. I feel like I have to dumb myself down to understand how these people are thinking. And the fact that they're thinking the way they're thinking makes me think I'm fucking retarded. And I slightly, a little bit, kind of am, but those are my issues. I have to deal with them. But at the end of the day, guys, can't be mad at this employer. You can't be mad at this dealership. You can't be mad at management for making the decisions they decided to make. Again, you always have to look at things by putting yourself in their shoes and thinking, what would you do? All right, what would you do if that were you and that were your business and you just lost all your employees that need to be able to perform a job so that you can stay in business and can continue turning a profit? Alright, it sucks. It really does suck that their shit got pushed in the rain, hailstorm, whatever, 6 feet of snow. But at the same time, you don't want your shit fucked up, don't walk off in the middle of a job. Don't do it. Don't do it and everything's fine. That's about all I got for this video. And another thing I just want to touch base on real quick is Justin Dow. Guys, I don't know. I'm not sure the whole story. I didn't follow up with the whole thing. But it's hard to say. Like, I don't think Justin would purposely go out and screw people over. You know, like, did he do things without thinking? Yes, maybe, but give the guy a chance, you know what I mean? Like, if everyone that has a problem with an issue, at least email him and say, hey, can you make this right? You know what I mean? Then he'll get a list of emails, he can go through them individually and come to some sort of agreement with each and every person, and that'll make everything better. You know, like, I try and do my best when it came to all this stuff with the shipping and everything. Slow as shit, you know what I mean? Ken the long guy can tell you straight up, he got his shit, you know? Might take me a while, but everyone always gets it. Always get it. So give Justin the benefit of the doubt. If you have an issue, contact him and try to resolve the issue. Bob Kinsey, I know you're really butthurt about this, and I get it. You know, it makes sense. It makes total sense from everything I'm reading, seeing, and hearing. It does make sense, and I can feel your frustration. But try and contact Justin with no sarcasm, no nothing, and just say, hey, you know, you promised me this, you said I can have this, can I have this, and can you make whatever wrongdoings you did in the past right for me? And then we'll start off on a fresh slate, you know? Well, that's all I got for this video, guys. That was my 2 cents. Take it for what it's worth. If you don't like it, well, go fuck yourself. I don't care. It's whatever. That was just my 2 cents. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, leave a like. Make sure you click subscribe, then click the little bell for the notification so you guys can see when a new video comes out. If you didn't like it, make sure you hit the dislike. If you liked it and you want to be a dick, go ahead and hit the dislike. Do whatever you want. I don't care. Also, check out the links in the description for tool discounts. Anytime you go on Amazon through one of those links, you don't have to purchase anything. It helps me greatly. Alright? So if you plan on to go shopping on Amazon, just go ahead and use one of my links in the description for one of the tools. To get to Amazon, you do not have to purchase anything. Just use the link to get there and then go ahead and continue out your shopping. It helps out drastically and I really appreciate it. All you guys have a blessed night. I don't believe in God. Don't worry about having a blessed night. Just do whatever you want to do. Later.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home.